painting pals. Welcome back to Mandy's Minis Live. And our completely inaccurate Zoom. You forgot to Zoom me.
One moment.
But hey, we guys got a chance to see more of the new wall.
And the torn apart wall.
Yeah. We're still in the middle of construction.
There, how's that?
That's better. That's what we're more used to. Okay, great. But yeah, as you can see, I've got some lovely, fun inspiration now in the studio with this renovation. So
I love the way MB is just peeking out inside the.
Well, it's
Nixie.
This is Nixie, and she's holding MB. So if you guys don't know who that is, All for One. It's actually Deerstalker Pictures. Fantastic series.
Australian.
Yes, it's an Australian series. Fantastic series, all about D&D.
They've got several actually.
Well, they have some different D&D, but none are as good as All for One. That's their best. And some video game ones and things like that. So you guys probably geek out about it and enjoy it pretty well. So definitely check them out. Obviously we have no affiliation with them. We're just fans. And of course, Nixie is my favorite character.
Nixie is just about everybody's favorite character.
Well, I'm sure there's somebody who likes one of the others better. I actually have most of the set of all the other characters. They're just further up. So I have the whole party and Blithering. But I had to get a second Nixie, and that's the one you're seeing down here is the second one, because the first one was released, she was just holding a fireball, and this one she actually has MB, so of course I had to get it. So there you are. Speaking of things that I got,
Izzy says she's finishing switching over a 3D printer plate, and she'll be right here.
Oh, okay. So we'll miss her till she shows up. But I got my replacement set, and when I say replacement, I mean that's because I used most of the paint, so most of it was empty. The Vince Venturella set from Monument Hobbies. Absolutely love these colors, and I use them all the time, hence the replacement. But that's not what I actually want to talk about. The really cool thing is the sticker they sent. Guys, check this out. Is that not adorable? Don't eat your paint. Don't lick your paint. Don't lick your brushes. Don't eat your paint.
It is not condiments.
And that is a strong message here on our channel, so I love that we got this. So very excited. And I can't wait. I actually have we have a mirror that was left in our house by the previous owners that I started collecting all the stickers on, and all the hobby stickers I get, I put on it. So it's a collage. Eventually, there will be no mirror. It'll all be stickers. So, still working on that. We're not even at halfway yet.
Oh, I think we're closer than you think.
We'll see. But this here is not Nixie.
That is the Succubus.
Yes.
From the Loot Studios City of Portals release.
Yes, and I actually started painting her years ago when she first came out. It was after my first Adepticon.
Shortly after the first Adepticon, yeah.
So, the first or second. Anyway, I met Brush for Hire there. I ran into him the first and second year we were there, so we chatted a little bit. Really, really great guy and really fantastic artist. So, you guys are on Twitch, you probably know who he is. He's amazing.
And he's a very, just generally very nice.
Very nice guy. So, absolutely love him. Again, not that he knows who the heck I am. We met briefly at 2 Adepticons where you meet a million other people. But this, when I was painting, I got back from Adepticon and I started painting her, inspired by his work. So, using a lot of the colors he uses in a lot of his, work. But halfway through, the figure fell and broke and got damaged. And then it was waiting for Ben to fix it because we just had to fix some horns. And unfortunately, she got extra damaged. So we just started over. So, not to mention, I can do a much better paint job now than I could back then.
Even more, not to mention, we have a much better 3D printer now.
Yeah.
The quality of the print on this one is like so much better.
Oh, it is night and day. It is so much better. It is ridiculously much better. So I actually started her for my most recent video that I just shot. And I need to finish her so I can do the final photos and get them off to the editor. So that's what we're painting up today. And we're going to get her done. And what else is going on? So the studio is coming along. I know I've mentioned that. So we've got, my setup is as of Sunday. I think it was Sunday we finally got the paint back in order.
Mm-hmm.
And so that I was able to start painting again. So that's very exciting.
She's very happy to be painting again.
I am.
She was starting to have withdrawal.
I do get withdrawal when I don't paint. I love it. It's my addiction. And it's not a bad addiction. I mean, it's not drugs, it's not alcohol, none of the bad stuff. Not gambling. It's not going to ruin us financially. I mean, don't get me wrong. Our pile of shame, it could. But, we got that under control. We're good. So, that's all fine and dandy. So, as far as that goes, it's all right. It's all right. What else do we have going on? So, yeah, now we got to get Ben's section set up.
Yep, I gotta paint the floors and the walls and blah, blah, blah.
It's got to finish. So everything you're seeing here, like all the paint and stuff, it literally is just this section for me. This is the only thing done. Everything else, absolute disaster.
Well, I mean, there was furniture on this side. That was the side we had, empty. So that's... And we didn't have enough space to take everything out. So...
Right.
We made do.
That is exactly what we did, and it worked very nicely. So, again, we were able to get this portion done, get the wall down, and then get this section up and running and move my stuff from there over here. And now over there, well, it needs more.
Yep.
So
I just haven't had time this week, and I will after today, so...
No, yeah. But
That'll be my project for the rest of the week.
a lot of the reason that there hasn't been, um, yeah, you might want to zoom in a little bit on the figure. I think you guys are probably not seeing her all that well. But
You want me to bring it down, bring the image down a little bit in the. Or are you happy with it there?
No, I'm happy with it there. I'm
Okay.
doing more of the body stuff. I mean,
Okay.
you know, right now I'm working on her leg, so
That's fine. What were you saying? Big reason that, or part of the reason that something.
Oh, part of the reason was because I actually have been working on and tweaking, so you should be seeing better quality in this stream than you have in the previous streams. And just a little bit of a higher quality. So I've kind of been working on trying to improve the live stream setup. So hopefully you're getting a good look at all of this. So seeing what I'm doing nice and easy. But it's always going to be a work in progress. I mean, we've got to get a completely better lighting setup at some point for it to be like truly amazing. Very gem moment.
Right.
But that's the way it goes. So, you know.
Always trying to improve.
Yeah, just like painting itself, always working towards improvement. Actively trying to get better. Same with the stream.
Sometimes I wish we didn't have to. I'd like to rest on my laurels. Maybe a laurel is a nice place to rest. You don't know.
No. Besides, he just stole that from Bring It On.
Yes, I did. I've always loved that bit from Bring It On. It's fantastic.
That's because it is a great bit. Laurels are not a great place to rest, so. I mean, again, I kind of think it depends. I mean, if you don't want to improve, you don't have to. There's nothing that says you have to be the best. And not everybody wants to. Hello, Dressed Druid. That is a fun name. We haven't seen you here before.
No, I believe that's Chris. A Christian?
Oh, is it?
I believe so.
Oh, possibly. Okay.
I'm throwing out names again. I'm sorry, but no, I do. I feel like
we're pretty bad with names.
Yeah, we're bad that way.
I mean,
welcome to the stream. Either way,
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I apologize to people for throwing out names.
But
I'm bad that way. Welcome to the party.
Such that it is. It's a pretty calm party right now.
Well, it's still early. It'll pick up soon.
It is still early, and you know what? It's just it's been a lot.
Yeah, the week's only half over, and whoo,
Yeah, it's been a week.
it has been a week.
Well, here's the fun part. Guess what, guys? I have to go back to my job and do some more work for my regular job after stream tonight. So, I'm not even done when I'm done. I don't mind. It's not like it's the end of the world or anything. I just gotta prepare some paperwork for tomorrow. And that'll be nice and easy, and it'll be calm, and there won't be 5 people trying to talk to me at once. That's always the fun about my job.
Nobody tries to talk to me all at the same time. They try and talk to me constantly.
Oh no, see, I have the exact opposite. Like, people will everything will be quiet and I'll be getting so much done, and then it's just bam bam bam. Like, I need this, talk to me about that, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, I need a minute here, people. I'm pretty good at multitasking, but that's getting to be a little much. So, but it's okay. It's all good. There are worse problems to have at a job, so I'm not going to complain. I actually really like my job.
That is always a good thing.
Yes, it's very uncommon, but it is a good thing when you can like your job. I think it's important. I mean, you spend a lot of time at work, so.
Usually, I think most people like a third of their life or more.
Yeah. All right.
And everything goes quiet.
Right? Sorry, I'm going on to the next color. Next highlight color. We're moving up. Kind of a big jump here, but
not necessarily a bad thing.
Besides, I'll blend it all in the end with
You are
glazing.
sliding off to the side of the screen, though. Come back to the center. There you go.
Sorry.
There you go.
Sorry, guys. There we go. But look at, she's so cute. With her bright pink. Ooh, that one a bit much. There we go. Oh. Okay. Let's fix this back here that I messed up. And then let's do this entire area that I totally missed with my first highlight color.
Good job.
I know, right?
Aren't you just on top of it?
Oh, I tell ya. It is not my finest day.
Well, I would say, it was an April Fool or something like that, but you hate April Fool's does, so.
Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of glad you said that, though, because my brother's birthday is tomorrow.
You should probably say something.
I intend to. Definitely. But yeah, it didn't even occur to me that it's April.
It is April now. We have gotten that far.
Yeah. That's a bit much.
What do you mean?
April.
Oh.
It feels too early in the year for that. But Adepticon has passed. And we're in April, and we're going to be hitting summer weather very soon before we all know it. And am I looking forward to that? Although, guys, I did it again.
What'd you do?
I took another commission when I'm supposed to be off.
You just can't stay away.
I can't. I have an illness. It's called addiction to painting.
Oh.
And it's a cool bottle. It's a Titan.
Good thing.
Yeah, I'm really, like I said, I'm really bad at that. I'm not very good at saying no.
It's all right. Your studio is back to a position where you can do that again. So
it is,
as long as you don't go crazy.
And the one that I'm hurting is me. So it's not like I'm dragging anyone else into this problem. It's just myself that I'm hurting with this. And as long as I'm having fun,
that
it's
would
all
be the
worth
important
it.
part. Yes.
So, right. But I like it. I like how she's coming along.
Good.
Such good progress.
It's Luke. Hello, Luke.
Hello, Luke. We missed you since yesterday and Monday. I've spent a lot of time with Luke lately, and I enjoy every moment of it.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
So glad you're here. I am painting up the demon. Succubus.
How's the weather down under?
Oh, I bet it's starting to get colder there.
Maybe. It was chilly today. It was chilly out today. Disappointingly enough.
Yeah.
The other day was a Monday? Monday was absolutely gorgeous. So you got your Monument Hobbies paints and you got your white paints. What are you still waiting for?
I am waiting on the white leather.
Oh, white leather.
Yes.
That sounds fancy.
Yes.
Is that like an individual color or a set?
No, it's a set. It's a set of white leathers. They're not all white, but...
Obviously, a bunch of off-whites.
And skin tones.
Ah.
So.
And there's Izzy. Hi, Izzy.
Hello, Izzy.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome.
How'd your plate turn out?
All right. Okay, so here. Tilt the camera up a little bit. Here we have the succubus I'm working on. And you guys are going to have to let me know. I think she's actually out of focus again.
Maybe.
Um, yeah, now she's out of focus for sure.
There we go.
Okay. So you guys are gonna have to tell me she should be better quality than you guys thought. Oh, the perfect weather.
Nice.
That is the absolute dream weather right there.
Lucky Luke. Lucky Luke.
Yep, we're not there yet, but
No, it's 40 here. Which, I'll take over, 25.
right,
No question. But
right.
70's better.
A little bit. But yeah, you guys are gonna have to let me know because it should be way better than yesterday. And I do have to apologize to you patrons because I know I said I would send you the photo, but I kept Ben up like all night working on getting the settings better. So
Crazy.
yeah, I know.
Somebody got fixated.
Yeah. So, and we're still got to get some additional equipment to take it to the next level from here, but we're gonna do that. So we need for fun, a video, or both. It is actually both. So this mini is from Loot Studios from a few years back. And I actually had started it right after Adepticon, where I had met Brush for Hire. You might have heard me talk about him before. He's a streamer here on Twitch, and he's also does commissions and things like that. Such a great guy, but he's an amazing artist. And he uses a lot of bright, vivid colors that I really love, like this pink.
80s synthwave.
Yeah, that's his color vibe. So I had started that. I had the skin done, I had the hair done, I had the horns done, and I had the clothes about halfway done, and she broke. She fell and broke. And then Ben was gonna fix her because it was just a matter of doing some horns. But of course, we all know Ben and his procrastination. And then it got damaged even more. Wow, I'm getting a dirty look. I love you.
Good thing.
So then it got damaged even more, so we just started over and reprinted, plus better printer. So we have a higher quality figure than I did originally.
Way better print quality.
And I can paint better than I could then. So this skin tone is way better than what I had initially done anyway. But she was used in a video just a few days ago. I recorded it. So now I have to finish painting her so I can do the final photos and get that off to the editor. So, but the good news is also, patrons, you should have a new video tomorrow. Because Ben forgot to get it posted today. Throw you under the bus on that one.
Clearly.
But it's true.
It's apparently the name of the game tonight.
It is. Hey, it's my channel. I can't really... I'm the one who's supposed to look good, right?
Sure.
Isn't that how that works? So it's got to be someone else's fault.
Izzy says, awesome. She looks like a very cool model.
She is. She's kind of fun. But yeah, she's going to have... Oh, I actually have it right here. This is her hair color, the bright purple. And then her clothes are this bright blue, which I can't reach at the moment. It's way over there in the corner, but it's like a bright electric blue. Oh, yay. Thunder tornado watch. Well, stay safe.
Right.
unfortunately, that means it's probably coming up this way because that's usually what happens.
Yeah.
It hits you, then Illinois, then it hits us. So, and we are supposed to get more storms this week, so we'll probably be getting that a little later today or tomorrow. But definitely stay safe.
More than anything, yes, be safe.
That's the most important. So she's going to, bright blue and white clothes. It was a very cool look. But it'll be cooler now.
It'll be pretty cool. Izzy thinks it sounds cool.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty nice. I say so.
And let whoever did the paint job we saw on Discord this afternoon reiterate to them that they did great. That paint job looks awesome. Go take a look at it, everybody.
Well, not everybody has access to our Discord. It's for
I know,
patrons, but
if they want to see a really cool paint job, they can join our Patreon.
they can.
And then see a really cool paint job.
They can. That is a wonderful point.
Exactly.
But
he should be. It was very good. I'm very impressed with it, so.
Yes. Oh, that's your youngest. Okay, cool. Yeah, he should be very proud. Like I said, tell him we're all very impressed.
And always glad to see the young ones, following in our footsteps.
Yeah. All right. Arm down. All right, and her skin tone's getting to be almost done here.
Cool.
And I'm gonna adjust things a little bit. Okay. Can you try taking us in tighter? Because
yes.
I'm going to be working more towards the face.
Zoom a couple times.
So, yep, I would like to push that image. Look at how cool this is, guys. That we can push that in. And
you want to go a little closer?
Yes, please go closer. And do you have the manual setting on?
The focus?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and switch it back, and you can still click on her face. And that should, yeah, there we go. That's
you want a little bit closer too?
I think that's good. What do you guys think?
Hang on, because I don't think they're getting.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I think we can go. We can
go a little closer.
We can do better.
Okay. We'll go.
You know what? Try switching to the telephoto lens. This is gonna go weird for a while.
All right, give us a minute, guys. We're fiddling.
Yeah, we're gonna
blow things out here a second. So. You're gonna have to aim different.
Woohoo.
Okay.
All right.
There you go. That actually works really nice.
Yeah.
Well, ain't that fancy?
We've got the.
As he says, the lighting seems better and it's in focus for me.
Uh-huh. It's also a higher resolution. I went nuts last night.
There was so much fiddling.
That's why I could not finish Merida, so sorry guys. That'll be tomorrow. I know I promised that I'd, finish up her boots and get the photos to you guys, but we were here. I was keeping Ben to the wee hours of the morning.
We were down here after midnight. Keep them entertained for a minute.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
So we were really working on it. But yeah, I agree, and I think it was so worth it to get all of that done and to be able to have the higher resolution, and uh it was important to me. So I will get the photos and after I finish the boots, but tonight after stream I have to go back to work. So I have to do some paperwork for tomorrow. So I won't be able to finish her tonight either. But I will get that pretty soon. I promise. So,
What are you promising now?
I'm still talking about Merida. I was explaining why I couldn't do it tonight, why I didn't do it yesterday, why I couldn't do it tonight, or can't do it tonight.
Okay.
And
Izzy says, "Oh, well, it was worth it for us." Yeah, you guys get all the good stuff.
all right. Okay. And Ben is finally fixing his chair.
Oh,
So,
we'll find out.
yes, hopefully we won't have the same problem as yesterday. That was annoying. All right.
Yes, that is the WD-40.
Okay. Oh, not perfect.
No, but it also might need a minute to
Work
all the
in.
way in and everything.
Yeah.
And the silence falls.
Yeah, and I'm actually working on her leg right now, so I had to.
I can see a giant hair hanging off your brush.
Yeah, I just got that.
There you go. Up a little bit. There you go. Down a little bit. You have a very small frame. There you go. You're right in. There you go.
Okay. That was all I was doing. Now I'm back to the eyes. We're gonna do these eyes on stream.
Oh, you are bold.
Yes. Well, I got that much improvement on my camera.
Izzy says,
So that
since it is red skin, are you building up highlights and then glazing over with red?
Not really. I am glazing. I build up the highlights and then I'm glazing it back to the mid-tone, but I'm not really going to add too much red, at least not now, because it's already in the skin since it's a pink skin. So I'm pretty much just going to let it lay where it falls and go from there. So, but I may end up changing my mind on that. Usually what I do in this case is if I'm still on the fence in a little bit about it, then I'll look and see what someone else has done. Like, say, take a look over at Brush for Hire's stuff, since he is the inspiration for this one and see what he typically does with his pink skin. And then I can always, tweak it to match.
She says that's actually what I meant, glazing over with your mid-tone.
Yep. There we go. It's a little much on the light side, but I'll bring back the black a little more. There we go, very good. And I'm actually not even using black. I know I keep saying that, but this is just a very dark purple.
What's it called? Everybody always wants a name.
It is Eldandil Violet.
That's
Wait,
that's a heck of a name.
Yep. And you can see it's like super dark purple. So, and it's scale 75's fantasy game series. But there we go. I think those eyes look pretty darn good. First try on camera.
Not bad. I'm impressed. They look like they're staring into my soul. Izzy likes them.
Give her some eyebrows up here. I just feel like figures feel so weird until the eyebrows are in. And the eyebrows are so expressive. So. All right.
They are. They do a lot to finish off a face.
They really do. Glazing over here on the forehead. And the cheek down here. And a little more glazing down here on the leg that I did. And this is one of the things I've been doing an awful lot of lately.
The back and forth game.
It is the back and forth game. Glaze it down, then decide I want it a little bit. Then it goes too far one way, and then I switch it back the other way, and in the end, I get there. But well, we're miniature painters. We're always trying to push that contrast. So, and yet at the same time, I feel like we're always getting scared by what we just did. Oh no, that's too much. We got to tone that down. Oh no. We've got to push that up. No. We've got to tone that down. So, yep. Just your typical day miniature painting, right? That is certainly the way it goes for me. All right.
Izzy says, oh, yes.
All right. Now, I'll do the lips later on. Not that I don't want to show you guys the lips, but just because the lips, I actually did the blue, like she was wearing blue lipstick to match her clothes. And again, that color is way over there in the corner, which is very easy to reach when my camera setup isn't here. But it's like nigh impossible when my camera's set up, so I'll just have to get that later. Okay, and then now this feels too much on the forehead. Ooh, I think I might have gotten it perfect the way I like
Well,
it.
you're sliding off camera. Come back. There you go.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Yay!
Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that skin. Now we're gonna move on to the hair.
You want me to zoom back out, or are you gonna stick nice and close there?
No, we'll stick nice and close because she. Oh wait, we need to zoom out a little bit. Yeah.
Like
And
back to
she
the
went
other
out of
camera?
focus.
Yeah, we'll fix that.
You should just pull that down and keep it
yeah.
up. There you go. That is an intense look, though, isn't it?
It is. Well, she's back in focus.
She is.
Do you need it zoomed out?
Yes, because the hair is a little bit longer,
Okay.
but not a lot, but I do need it zoomed out a bit. And honestly, this purple is.
How's that? Spin her around a minute. See how that is.
It should work.
Okay.
I mean, I'll just move it around as I'm using it.
Okay. Didn't even have to switch lenses on that one.
Good, good. Okay, so the gem purple that I told you guys was going to be her hair, I feel like it's a little too dark still. Light. This is practically what we did last night, isn't it, honey?
Pretty close.
No, not this. No, not that. No, not this.
Right.
A little too much this way, a little too much that way. Just check that one. Where's all my bold, bright ones?
Well, you just put them away, so.
I know.
Are they on the wall in front of you?
Well, yeah, that's where I'm looking.
No. The other wall.
Oh, no, those are blues.
Okay. I have no idea.
Ben doesn't see color.
I didn't arrange it.
Oh, Ben doesn't see color properly either. So. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a decision here. I'm going to do Wild Violet. Wild Violet it is. That's what we're going with.
Cool.
It may not be the right answer, but where's the camera? There we go. There you go. It is a purple. So hopefully that'll be good. And it is Reaper. Since I know you guys like knowing what paints I'm using. Okay. All right. Now. Oh, wait. Before I do this, we have to. It's time to thank Luke again. So while in the midst of all the chaos of the studio, Luke sent me a very, very sweet care package from Australia with lots of Australian goodies in it. And I've been trying some of them slowly. I tried the violet crumble. I'll just show you guys on this one. It's called the violet crumble. I tried that one yesterday on the patron only live stream, and that was delicious.
It was really good.
As soon as the stream was over, I devoured it. Ben thought it was a little sweet, though.
Hey, it's still good.
So I didn't give him any more. I just ate the whole thing. It was very good. So thank you. This is the one I've been really, really, really waiting for. This is one of the two.
She's very excited.
It's called a cherry ripe, and it is luscious cherries and coconut in gold rich dark chocolate. Well, if you know me, I prefer milk chocolate to dark chocolate, but cherry, coconut, and chocolate are like 3 of my favorite flavors. So like this is insane for me. I am super excited. So we're gonna try a bite of this. And I can't eat very well on stream because of a dental
She's got
thing I've
fake
got.
teeth in.
Because of the dental thing I got.
Yep.
And I'm not supposed to eat with it, so it makes it kind of hard. So I'm going to take a bite, but just so you guys can kind of see and experience it. So here we go. You don't even want to bite.
Nope.
He doesn't like cherry.
I'm not
Or
big
coconut.
I'm not big on cherry or coconut.
That is one of the greatest things I've ever eaten. This is... Oh, and Luke also told me this was his favorite, too. And I completely see why. Honestly, milk chocolate would ruin this. This is like a perfect balance. This is one of the best things I've ever eaten.
That's awesome.
I am so in love with this. So this will be devoured real quick after the stream. It's actually pretty easy to eat on stream too. It's very soft.
Cool.
So really, really delicious. Well, thanks for sharing that. And Luke, thank you again. I know I've told you a million times already, but I'm still going to keep saying it because that was so very cool of you, and we really, really do appreciate it.
Indeed.
All right, but now we're painting the succubus's hair. So.
Izzy says she's jealous. It sounds amazing.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry to make you jealous. It really was, though. I recommend if you ever get a chance to try one, do so. Actually, I'm not sure I would actually say that because since they're hard to get here in the States, maybe you don't want to because that could be very addictive. I am like dying to dive into that again. And I don't need too many calories. So you know. But it is very, very good. Yes.
Well, the chair definitely sounds less creaky.
Oh, it's a much, much quieter. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna let that section dry. I'm gonna come back here and start back here. Because what's happening is I am actually having some trouble getting the paint to stick on my brush.
That's not good.
Yeah. Well, I damaged my number 2 which is the one I use all the time. And so it's not very good for straight lines anymore, especially fine lines like hair. So I'm using a smaller brush, which means it doesn't hold enough water. And with the Reaper paints being so thin, it's just not cooperating with me very well. So I have mixed, this is 50-50 of the shadow color with the violet so that I could get a little bit closer. So it'll be easier once I do switch to the other color. The proper purple color. There we go. All right. Yes, we're getting much better. You know, well, I feel like the color is still very off. And it is. I think that the color is pulling. Check, is that pulling auto?
No, exposure manual, white balance manual.
All right, right there. No, can you slide just a smidge towards the green? Right there. Just
right there?
Yep, just a smidge. Better. Thank you. That was bugging me.
Okay. Take word
like
for
I
it.
said, this was back and forth all last night. Nope, too much this way, too much that way. But
you let me know, chat. Did you see something change? I didn't.
This is what I mean. He just can't see colors. It was too red. There's pulling too much magenta. And now you guys are seeing actual colors. The actual colors of the figure. Which is kind of important.
I would take your word for it.
Oh, I think her hair is so pretty. I think it's going to look so cool with the purple.
Yeah.
And especially with these vibrant colors. So, one of the coolest and easiest ways to make sure you're getting a lot of vibrant colors is to make sure your opacity goes all the way up. You are still being noisy over there.
Sorry.
Opening the can and, blah, 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 slamming the fridge.
Sorry, my glass was empty. I need more.
Okay, but you could do it quieter. They're going to miss my story time talking about the, well, it's not a good story time, actually.
I was going to say, you were talking about opacity. You weren't even telling a story.
I wasn't. Yeah, opacity. So you want to get up to full opacity, which means lots and lots of layers. That is the best way to get lots of vibrance and opacity out of your colors. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still have to pick vibrant colors. But it's a great way to get there. So we're going to do her hair over here in the front.
You are way off screen. Nope, other way. A little bit there you go. I mean, it's mostly your thumb right at the moment, but
Yeah, well, don't worry, my thumb's gone. Unfortunately, that happens when you're right-handed and painting the left side of the model. It makes it very hard to show you guys. But there we go. And a little touch back here. And now we are ready to move on and hope that hope that this violet will actually show up the way it's supposed to. It's still a bit thin. This is the problem with Reaper paint. Sometimes when you get thin colors, the thinner paints and with certain colors just kind of runs a little bit more and makes it a little less defined, or easy for definition, I should say. Little less, or a little more difficult to define specific lines with it. That's what I'm trying to say. I know what I mean.
You sure about that?
I do.
Okay.
I am sure of it. I just can't prove it to any of you. But if you know, you know.
Oh, we know. We know.
We all know. I'm not sure what we even know at this point, but
Yeah.
but we know it. So it's okay.
Izzy wants to know if we've ordered more Gilded Goblin brushes. They do deliver pretty dang quick.
Yeah, I have not. Mostly because the paint itself is more important to me because I have so many brushes. And like I said, I'm just using a smaller brush right now, but I still have my Winsor Newton in good condition, so like I could use that. If I really wanted to. So I have options on brushes, whereas, when you're out of Payne's Gray, you're just out of Payne's Gray. There's no fixing that. Sure, if you make your own mix of it, but that's more difficult. So I got the paint.
And she says that makes sense.
And then I got the teas I keep or I should say the coming soon that I keep teasing about, as far as like Craig and the Dadger goes. That required a few very minor purchases, so I did that last night, and I am happy to announce that it is so close to ready. I'm anticipating, I'm not promising, I'm anticipating I'll have it ready next week. So
she's so excited for next week.
I am. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so much fun. Craig's gonna go nuts. So now he may drive the rest of us nuts in the process, but
too late.
It should be fun. And so no, I haven't gotten the brushes. Those are probably next on my list, but I gotta get through the costs I already did before I can spend a lot more.
She spent all her fun money already.
I did. So now I gotta save up more before I can spend again. Although
this whole responsible adulting thing is for the birds.
Yeah. And especially with not having commissions coming in, although I did do very bad and I did just accept a commission.
Izzy says, haha, I'm in the same boat.
So, yeah, I have a commission coming in soon, even though I said I wouldn't. But it's just one. I'm still not turned on in the system. It's a private one. Reached out directly and this, that, and the other. So I couldn't resist. And like I said, I have so much that I want to get. I need the income coming in if I'm going to be able to get it. So
That is very true.
it is. And you just got to be responsible. I have a whole video about that, preaching it, because it is so important, and it is so easy to get caught up in that, and the lifestyle creep and all of that. Oh, there's just so much to watch out for in the world. Gotta protect your money.
And we're back to this adulting thing stinks.
It does. It does. Okay. Oh, look, that's hair that I didn't notice.
Wait, you're off screen again.
Oh, that's where I'm going to be painting.
Okay, well, there you go.
Because this down here is all hair. All right. So, Izzy, any good stories from your D&D game? Or I know you guys weren't playing it for a while.
Yeah, they're taking a break, but
Are we still on break, or are we back?
do we get to hear how Brian TPK'd everybody, or did you pulverize all his plans? No, they're still on pause.
Yeah.
The boys have been enjoying tabletop wargaming instead. Well, that's good.
Yes,
it's a little bit more expensive, but
yeah. And from the looks of the figure that you posted, that your son did, yeah, probably a little more passionate about that part right now anyway. So I just threw a bit of a wrench into my DM's plans.
they're using one-page rules and can print all the minis for it. Okay, that's good. So overall, not too costly. That is excellent.
Yes.
Glad to hear that. What do you mean you threw a wrench into my plans?
With the whole demon thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm used to
yeah.
I'm used to you. I thought you meant the group game.
Oh, no.
I'm used to you throwing a wrench into my personal plans.
Yeah.
That's an every night sort of thing.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Be careful with that. Cheaper resins are very frequently much more brittle, and especially if they're going to be using them for tabletop gaming, you could have bits snapping off left and right. A few discords on people praise the Sunlu. I haven't tried the Sunlu. Okay. That's a good thing. ABS Like has always been very good for us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the one of this that broke was not ABS like.
It was not. I mean, just about anything will break, sooner or later.
Right.
And it's about $5 cheaper. Yeah, that's not bad. Can't complain about that. But do they have it in as many fun colors?
Who cares? You're going to paint it.
That's what I was gonna say. It's very important what color is underneath all the paint.
I mean, somewhat, but no.
Actually got a great deal from their website. 6 bottles. Wow, that is a really great deal. That isn't.
Yeah.
That's,
Well, you'll have to let us know how that works.
I may have to go get some of that before I found out whether it works or not. And that's a lot of resin, and that is not. That's an excellent color, excellent price. I can't talk.
That's okay, neither can I.
I told you.
We're just a mess today.
I told you.
We were up late doing all of the color balancing and adjusting and stuff like that. And unfortunately, like guys, I promise that was a sale price. So
yeah, I don't suppose the sale is still on at all.
So I mean, the good news is this is as good as I can get with my current setup. I don't know if that's the good news, but the good news is eventually I'll have a better setup. It just takes time. So
Izzy says she looks amazing.
Again, the adulting thing. So I also think that it's what I see here is a little bit worse quality.
Well, yeah, you haven't
than when I see the replay and stuff.
You haven't done anything to dial in the color settings on the TV.
Yeah, I have. When we first got the TV.
Okay.
Anyway, I just think because it's through the program and because we have so much else going on, it's still bigger than I see on my phone or something. But when I watch it back on my phone afterwards, if I watch through the live plays, the quality is always better than what it looks like here. So I hope that's the case. But that's kind of where I'm at.
Izzy says they look awesome anyways.
Well, thank you. I'm going to try a little bit better mixing on this. Hope it comes out not quite as thin. Right. Let's see how we got this. That is better. Okay. I don't know. Color still looks totally wonky to me on here. Is it resin casting? I don't know that I've noticed that with most resin cast.
Izzy says the hair looks pinkish purple to her. on her screen.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that that's what I'm seeing too. Can you pull a little more towards the green again?
Keep going, or are you good?
Keep going. There you go.
Okay.
It's still gonna be the lighting. There's still. Let's see. Okay, now this might be really bad, but okay, so that's like no lighting. That's a little bit more. A little bit more. That's probably better than full blast. Or at least on stream. And again, we're still better, but yeah, I mean, it's just this constantly going back and forth. But at least we have the settings kind of arranged so that we can keep adjusting it until I get that perfect setup. But again, that costs money. We're not there yet. So,
Izzy says she thinks it's the lighting.
you know, I guarantee it's the lighting. And the nice thing is the lighting over here in this part of the studio is much better, which is why having this dimmed doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't actually change my ability to see at all. It's just a little bit of a brighter area because of the way it's between the two main light sources in the room. But it does require some finagling, and we're not quite done with it yet. Even though we worked on it all night. Sorry, honey.
It's okay.
He's used to my perfectionism.
Yep.
And he knows that I absolutely positively cannot do it tonight because I have to go back to work.
Yep.
So he is not worried at all. Okay. What do you think, man? Hair nice and vibrant?
Oh, I think so. I think it looks fantastic.
Here or there?
Both.
Okay. Because again, that still looks off. Like that monitor looks way, way off. But that's not a monitor I've ever touched. So
That's the one from your. That's the old one from your office.
I know I've never touched it.
Okay, well.
I always use the straight up settings on it.
Okay.
All right. So now I want to go into a lighter tone for the highlights. And for this, I'm using Blue Violet, which is AK. All right. So I swear I feel like I've just kept repeating myself this stream. Maybe it's because it was so close to yesterday's stream. But yeah, I just don't have a whole lot to talk about anymore since kind of already went through everything. How am I supposed to entertain you guys now? Especially since Ben left the room again. He's been ditching me tonight. But at least he hasn't been squeaking up a storm in that chair. Anyone who missed stream last night, oh gosh, you guys missed the worst squeaking. Beginning to think it might have been like a haunted chair or something. All right, I keep forgetting when I do the lower section, I've got to raise it up for you guys, but here it is. That's probably the last section I'm going to do on the lower end. And I'll go a bit higher further up here. There we go. And now I'm going to take that up a notch, and all I'm going to do is use my highlight color from the yellow, and I'm just mixing that in. That yellow, I know I mentioned it at the beginning, golden blonde, Reaper golden blonde. So it's kind of like ice yellow, but a little bit warmer. And the really great thing about using yellows like that to highlight is that it doesn't desaturate your colors as much as white does. White and black automatically desaturate your any pigments they're mixed into. Whereas using an actual color like yellow, it minimizes that desaturation. So you get a better result and something that is far more vibrant. So, especially since that's what I'm going after here, is the vibrancy. That bright, not quite neon look, but that 80s, you know, hot colors, hot pink, hot purple. Those that we grew up with in the 80s. The fun colors. I think the 90s had them quite a bit too, if I'm not mistaken. They didn't totally go away until grunge. So, oh, well, thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate that. I decided I would do down here a little bit because this color just came out so nice and it just kind of works. So I'm just doing a little bit though. Just a little. It really brings out that shine in the hair. Okay. And this is something that you want to make sure that you're doing. So you can see the great difference in the colors. So here we've got the real dark shadows, and then the real light highlights coming off of those. Some of these shadows are still just a little too dark, but don't be afraid to go back and forth and adjust as you see fit. I know it takes a little more time, but when you get a better result, you're going to be much happier with it. So it is worth doing. So definitely recommend that. All right. And we have over here on this side. To the front. And I've totally neglected the entire top of her head. So let me get that going here. Catch up a little bit. There we go. Much better. All right. Did you see anything from Adepticon, like from Golden Demon? The only thing that I saw was a video on some of the new releases from Games Workshop. It was somebody reviewing them. And I did watch that, but I was distracted while I was watching it, so I didn't actually like pay close attention to the figures or anything. But no, I have, between being sick over the weekend, which made me really glad we didn't try to go, because then I would have been miserable on the trip the whole time anyway. But between that and, just kind of being like, oh, I'm not going to any conventions this year, other than IPMS Nationals. So, I was kind of bummed by that, and just kind of trying to stay away from Adepticon talk. So, just now on Instagram. Oh, they're always amazing. That walking the cases is one of my favorite things at Adepticon. They are, there's just so many great artists. And yeah, they really do amazing things. So I know I'll never do that because I don't have the temperament for it. I'm just starting, going back and forth a little bit with like the skin tone and stuff like that. That's hard enough for me. So like to do it as much as they do. Sorry, one of my legs fell asleep. I had to shift. But because of all of that, I just kind of been avoiding it so that I didn't kind of feel bad about not going. And then this? Okay. But I'll take a look at it at some point. So yeah, thanks for sharing with me, because I will look. Like I said, I always want to see them. They didn't go calling themselves chickens. Yeah, that was me this year. But that's okay. We'll go next year. That's the plan right now. But we're gonna be responsible this year. And the only reason we're doing IPMS is because I'm actually speaking. So that's why we kind of have to go there. I'm doing a couple seminars. But otherwise we'd skip that one as well. Again, kind of being responsible, and with expanding the studio, I mean, granted, we managed to make all of this happen very, very cheap. Like ridiculously cheap. Our friends have done most of the work. And so it's cost us paint, special paint for the floor. I think I paid like $10 for these shelves, and that's I spent like $10 on the light fixture as well. So I mean,
$50 for paint.
yep. So that's like what?
I think we're $150 in so far. It's not bad.
Yeah. So
Can't complain about that.
exactly. It'll be next year or not, but you should see. Yes, that's because our friends are awesome.
Yep.
And like even back here, like this wall still needs to be done, so that might cost some drywall or something like that. But we were able to save some drywall from the wall we tore down.
Mhm.
So they might be able to reuse that. And that's about it. I mean, like there's really
Reduce, recycle, reuse.
Yeah, it's been a lot of our own and our friends, blood, sweat, and tears instead of actual money making it happen. So, but again, just you never know what's going to happen in the future, and just kind of just trying to be cautious with money. So I'm being a little stingy on it and trying to save and get the because of course you run into business costs. You can't run a business without paying money up front first. So it's not like it's not like I could start making money commission miniature painting without paints, without a paintbrush, without all the material. And then you have to make it back. So then as the income comes in, you pay off what you initially put into it, and then you incur more costs as you upgrade and need to replace things. And then you're always on this back cycle. So I'm trying to get out of the back cycle, and that way we're only paying for like improvements and things like that based off of literally the income,
right,
rather than running on this constant backlog. So that's why I'm being so stingy this year, is I just decided I wanted to get out of that cycle so that it was just easier to see the finances and to really know where the business is actually standing. Because it's one thing to say, okay, well, yeah, I made the same amount last year as I did the year before, but there was less commissions, so I technically made more on commissions because it was per commission,
yeah.
Cost. Or maybe no, the amount of commissions were down, but the investment in the camera equipment and things like that, and the patron and the sponsorship deals have made up for the difference. Or or whatever. I don't know where the money is completely coming in, since we're always
Coming or going.
right, since we're always dealing with that little bit of backlog. So by kind of smoothing that all out, I'm hoping to just have a clearer picture. So when I say, okay, I need better lighting for my live streams, there's a justification for the cost involved versus the income. So
Izzy says they're trying to be more frugal too, and it sounds like you got a good plan going.
thank you. Yeah, I think so. But I've never run my own business before, and even when you're running someone else's business, which I've done, a couple times, it's not the same because again, you're just not when you're not the one with the actual cash invested, it's still easier to kind of like, oh, we need this. And I'm used to running off that kind of a concept, and instead it's my money this time, and it's like, well, I know we need this, but so like I keep saying, we're not in any kind of trouble financially or anything like that. I think it's important to be responsible. Oh, what was that? Oh no. Matt, you want to hop on and say hi to Matt, patron? Matt's on patron.
Okay.
So, hi Matt. I think you're probably watching, but yeah. I kind of have this hard kind of a rough thing. It's like half of the patron is available during the week and the other half is only available on the weekends. And it does make it difficult to kind of balance for all of you. But sounds like Matt's home from work and is going to come say hi, I hope.
Well, he didn't comment on this post.
Oh, he might have commented on yesterday's. You can let him know to hop on. All right. There we go. All right. Now, is this just me? Or does she look like she's gotten back to pink again?
It looks a little bit pink.
Which means that the monitor or the camera is changing colors on us. Looks better on that one now. Yeah, you're gotta take the red down. Oh, that's go up, back towards the red.
We're going back towards the red. We've gone a long ways.
Keep going.
We're back to where we were.
Okay, because we're gonna have to readjust from there because that is.
It definitely looks a lot pinker on screen than it does in real life.
Oh,
it looks very, very purple.
It's purple here. It is pink on the screen.
Yep.
You had it on Twitch. Can you take a look and see what it looks like on Twitch? Maybe it's just us. On your phone.
I'm here too. But yes, I will look on my phone.
Why would on there look any different? It's the same monitor. Silly Ben. All right.
Izzy says it was looking a little bit more purple a minute ago. Yeah, it looks pretty pink on screen.
Yeah. All right. This is one of the things that I thought was gonna be. Do me a favor, go to the camo. All right. Click to auto white balance.
All right, we're gonna blow you guys out for a minute. Oh yeah, that looks super yellow.
Yeah.
There you go. Looks much better.
And then I move it and
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh no! That's what happened last time. But
Did she survive?
guess what, guys? ABS like resin. Look, there are horns. All the horns are there. She has survived the fall.
It's because it doesn't have any white in the frame anymore.
I know. So once I put the white in. So let me show you guys. Look at this. Here is how purple her hair actually is. So.
Izzy says, oh no.
Yeah. Oh, she posted a picture in Discord. Okay.
I see that.
So kick it back to the manual. Let's see what we can do here to help it out.
Yeah, she's seeing what we're seeing on her screen. On our screen.
Okay. So
that doesn't look half bad. There.
No, that actually looks pretty close.
Okay.
So we are going to have this lighting fixed pretty quickly here. Don't worry, I'll still work on it. As you can see, it is improved. We're gonna get better still. But yeah, definitely need to improve that.
Sorry guys, we're a part-time studio.
We are.
Izzy says that's better now.
Isn't that crazy how it moved all on its own though? Yeah, as I move it, it kind of adjusts.
Yeah,
and
depending on
shifts,
how much of the red is.
even though it's set to manual settings.
Yep.
And is not supposed to change. Ooh. That's gonna get me mad. This whole thing is gonna get me mad. At the program, not I mean, the program was supposed to have that all fixed. Looks like I did chip a little paint here. There we go. All right. But I finished her hair. I finished her. Oh, excuse me. Her face. Yeah, let's go back out to the wider view, please.
Other lens.
Okay, let's get her back in focus. Maybe we can make this lens work better.
There you go.
All right. So there, I feel like that is definitely a much better representation here when you're seeing more full screen.
Izzy says she always appreciates the pictures in Discord afterwards. Can see the colors and the close-up. I love the close-up on your camera now. Oh, that looks really good. The color is very good. I see the purple hair now.
Yeah. All right, great. So I promise we'll get this fixed eventually. But I'm gonna go ahead and start on the horns. Don't have a whole lot of time, but definitely need to get started on them. Perfect. I'm going to start with a faded khaki, which is a very yellow, yellow-brown, tan kind of color. I think this one. Almost changed my mind, but I decided against it.
10 minutes.
So we're going to start with this, and then next, after this, I will just move up to brighter whites. Off whites. The highlight will be white. There we go. All right, very cool. I am pretty happy with how she's turning out so far. I think she's going to definitely be better than the previous incarnation.
Awesome.
So that's very exciting. All right. So what else, Ben? I don't really have. It's been one of those weird streams. Kind of quiet.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just don't. This week have been kicking my butt, and Izzy says she looks awesome now, especially with the colors she's seeing. So
Good, good. And that's the idea.
but yeah, this week has just kind of been kicking my butt. And I've still got a lot of it to go.
Well, technically, it is hump day. So we are halfway. Well, most of you are halfway through the week. Me, I have to go back to work tonight, and then I'll be more than halfway through the week. But I mean, technically, I am more than halfway because I mean, it's going to take me like half an hour. Not a big deal at all. All right, and I am completely off screen again. And Ben is like absolutely failing at his job today.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep it. Matt just sent a message.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. You're back.
Tell Matt we miss him. We gotta do a live stream just for him.
Bad.
We still have to. That was from Matt, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
I
pretty
knew
good.
that. It was a meme, guys.
It is pretty good. It is a 3D printing.
3D printing meme. So, but yeah. So we're going to work on it this weekend. Is my plan. I want to get that little surprise I've been teasing everyone about. I want to get that ready. And I want to try and figure out this lighting situation a little bit more because it's absolutely ridiculous how much light we have flooded over here, and it's
not doing what you want it to.
It is not. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but I will figure that out. That is my goal. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Just a few more of these claws here. All right.
That does look really cool, though. That talon color.
Yeah, I'm going to try turning the light on more. There we go. Yeah, it's a really nice base for off-whites. So, and the idea is once I have it there, it'll read as a nice bright white. Same thing with like the boots and some of the straps, things like that. That'll be accented in white leather instead of your traditional, black or brown or anything like that. So that's one of the fun things about this color palette. And if you like this kind of color palette, definitely check out Brush for Hire. His name is Sean. Begins with an M. Anyway, Brush for Hire is what he goes by here.
Yep.
Commission miniature painter. And like I said, he is on Twitch. His stream blows mine out of the water. His setup is phenomenal. But it's what he does for a living. So
he also runs 8 hours a day. Like
I said, it's what he does for a living. His Twitch streaming and commissions are his full-time job. So, I get it. Of course, he's going to have way more experience because he's been doing it longer, and he's going to have a way better setup. So, it's fine. I'll work on it. But if you do like this kind of color scheme, check out his stuff. It is so beautiful, and it's always amazing and phenomenal, and he's just a great guy. So
yeah, it's crazy the kind of dedication that would take, though.
Yeah, I'm not prepared to. Like I said, I like my full-time job, so I'm not prepared to give that up. It's nice having a set. You will be paid on this day, as opposed to having to rely solely on yourself. So I'm just not that confident. but he is, and he's just brilliant at it. So his streams are fun. His painting is great. He's got fantastic tips and advice. So, and he is just a wonderful guy. So I definitely recommend supporting him and checking him out if this is your thing. So I've actually sent him a couple commissions when they were looking for something that it was like, oh, that it has to be painted by him. He just has this signature style that is so perfect. And like I said, this is my technically second, but it's my first attempt at kind of imitating that. So I don't like taking commissions with things that aren't in my normal wheelhouse until I'm sure I can tackle them properly. So, but definitely check him out. And thank you all for dealing with this little bit of a problematic stream. Again, work in progress. I'm going to get it. I'll get it right, I promise. So hopefully, and definitely come back next week because for sure I'm gonna have that teaser thing. I don't want to promise that. I'm saying for sure, but I'm like
she has high hopes.
I'm like 90% sure I'll have it done, unless something crazy horrible comes up because there's still some work I got to put into it. But I promise it'll be a lot more fun. So. Thanks, Izzy. Yeah, her video should be pretty good. So
Izzy says don't work too hard tonight.
yeah, don't worry, I won't. I promise. It's just a little bit of paperwork. Like I said, half an hour max. So I'm gonna get over to that. Thank you again so much for everybody for being here, for those rewatching. Thank you for putting up with the crazy from today. And well, until next time,
have fun
and keep creating.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.